Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is good to be back. Took a quick break. That last game was very quick, kind of stunning. But with the transition over, this is going to be game two between. I'm not saying there's these two teammates. I can't do it. Go ahead, man.
It was Fat Pikachu versus Pika Smile, entirely unrelated. They are not sister organizations, believe it or not. Completely bitter rivals. They cannot stand each other. They have chat mutes, all of them. Really just toxic individuals. However, Zaya first picked again. I'm very surprised that they let that through. Zaya again, is broken. It is free LP. Take it. Ezreal has a hard time in Zaya, especially with Zyrakan. Ashe support is strong, but at the same time, they don't have a lot of overly consistent damage in the draft yet. They have pick and they have poke. I'm interested to see if they go for a poke comp or if they're going to try to transition into something completely different.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been struggling to see what's the hovers and what's not. But with Zach being hover, just would be a good transition. I'd see we are continuing with the Zyrakan staying in the bot lane, but a much stronger lane taken out by Pika Smiles with the Ashe and Ezreal. Vi, giving that consistency C is very good. Are they going to just continuously hover Kennen for the rest of the?
Yeah, that's their thing. It was cuter when they hadn't won a game. Now it's like, guys, act like you've been here before. You know, hover a different champion.
Or just play the Kennen. It's good.
It's not good. Kennen. If they pick Kennen, they will lose.
There's someone on this team who can play the Kennen. It's been buffed. It's super strong. It's strong in lane. It wins basically every top matchup right now. So play the Kennen.
Nope. Blind Mordekaiser top lane. Actually, I'd like to see Mordekaiser jungle. I think it's broken. Mordekaiser jungle, if you're good at it, really difficult to deal with.
Yeah, super fast clear. Has the ability to still single out targets in the late game. Plus the smite is very useful in the 1v1 def round.
Also win like every duel after level 4. It's ridiculous. Like you can just go follow people around in the jungle and get kills.
It's actually a decently strong invader also, depending on who it's playing into, but Vi is very weak in the 1v1, so would be able to stuff her out very easily. But
Pikachu is a very strong dive comp right now. I like it. It's aggressive, you know? Their last game, they picked aggressive picks, and they play aggressively. Ashe is... I do like Zaya a lot into Ashe also, because you don't necessarily need to take cleanse. You can just save your ult. The cooldown's not the same, but like... It's pretty safe. Aurelion Sol, I'd be excited to see.
And there it is.
Okay.
The permanent scaling mid laner we have right now, where Riot has somehow made everything that everyone hated about Aurelion Sol when he was good, made that worse, and then gave him instant infinite scaling. So, you know, why not?
So I've been playing on an alt account trying to learn mid lane, and I've been playing against a lot of Aurelion Sols, and it seems like as long as you can abuse their early weakness, there's a chance to come out of like lane with 2 kills or just like significantly. Like Silas, I think, is a great answer. Aurelion Sol doesn't do a lot of damage early. Silas can just sprint at you, and you can't really do much about it. He also scales very, very well. I love Silas with Rod of Ages. If he goes Conquer, super, super strong pick. A lot of good ults to steal as well. He can steal Aurelion Sol ult. Ashe ult's always super valuable. Ezreal scales really well. Mordekaiser is really good for him. Camille, I don't think fits with their comp. But, yeah.
Oh, well, if you're continuing with the dive comp, I can definitely see it. Another champion with some disruption for that Aurelion Sol channel. When it comes to his laning phase isn't the strongest, but if we remember when Aurelion Sol was super popular before his rework, all he would do is push and roam, and that is still his playstyle. That W field he creates, it just melts minion waves, and then he just goes roams bottom top. So that is what I would expect to see.
He's Shen Tom Mordekaiser jungle. Cool. Camille wins the Shen matchup. Can also cancel Shen's ult. Interesting. But I mean, if Mordekaiser gets ahead, or Aurelion Sol gets some early kills and is able to scale, they're going to have a very hard time. However, Fat Pikachu's team comp is really, really, really strong. I'd say my only concern is a Sylas mid, because if you get behind on Sylas, it's very hard to get back in sometimes. But he should have an okay time in the lane.
I mean, this is another game where the where we see it go is going to depend heavily on these bot lanes. Whether or not Ezreal Ashe gets that constant push, is able to keep the Xayah Rakan on their tower. Blackpink had a very good last game, but if Xayah doesn't get off the ground, there's tons of avenues in. As we get into game 2 between Fat Pikachu and Pikachu Smile, I cannot believe both these teams picked very similar names with cringy icons, but we're here. It is game
Happy
2.
that you did it first, by the way, everybody. So the copiers would be Pika Smile. See, Plink getting some of that annoying Ashe damage down. Nice.
Maybe they were just sad that Ashe is no longer going to be the main character of the Pokemon anime, and they just wanted to
Yeah.
give his main Pokemon some love.
I do think that Ezreal again is a bit of a bad pick. There's a lot of really strong meta ADs right now. Caitlyn, Draven would be the top 2. Caitlyn, Draven, Xayah. Caitlyn was banned. Nobody plays Draven. Xayah was first picked. I think you maybe just ban the Xayah, and then you go for like a Zeri Lulu comp just to scale. If you already have Aurelion Soul, that'd be really good. Even like a Jhin would be okay.
Yeah, but it's always interesting, the FOF meta that we've seen. Especially when the AD carry pools, some are really good, some are not, as this is just going to be a good.
Yeah, so Silas can just do this, is what I was trying to.
But take a lot of auto damage in return, so the trade's going to even up as Jakkun's going to have to walk away. But as I was saying, we see some champions that are popular in pro play and some not. Like, for example, Varus is very, very good, but we don't see him very often.
That's hard to play, man. I get that.
Varus is hard to play?
That guy's positioned properly? Yeah, it sucks. Everybody has dashes now.
You gotta do the same positioning on Ashe.
Yeah, nobody plays Ashe ADC.
Either one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely one of the champions that we don't see very often, but good trading so far. The push is going to go over to the side of Tef and Plink, as they are going to be able to get some decent damage onto Blackpink, and you see how much these lanes can suffer with that range disadvantage, as fantastic trading going to force the heal out. So well done.
So really, really well played by Tef and Plink. You're going to lose the level 2 right there. Like you're level.
Sandar's going to be in trouble. Barrier's going to be forced. Ignite's going to be there. The E away as going to keep him alive. Very, very close. Good barrier use, and that level up was timely. Who's going to be there? Flash is going to come out. Tef's going to have the Arcane Shift to get away nice and safe.
Raptera's been having a good little series right there. But so, like, bot lane, just a little walkthrough. You're going to be level 1 into level 2. Their range is significantly longer than yours at the moment. You don't even, like, in this lane, you don't even do anything to level 6 unless your jungler comes down as Xayah and Rakan, just because Ashe is going to poke you too much unless they significantly misposition. A little bit of a misplay on just understanding how the lane works, but really good play by Tef and Plink. And then Silas is going to have kill pressure on Sandara for a while unless jungle kind of hovers.
Yeah, but really smart for the side of Candy Train to go to that bot side early, force the flash out of the Ashe. It really prevents her from playing as aggressive as she may want to. But we have Captain Koza who's going to go in. Raptor has no flash. The stun is going to land as the autos are coming through. Black Trash is going to be in trouble. No root landed. The pullback has come through. That's going to be the first kill going over, and it's going to go over to the Mordekaiser. Ghost is still on. Raptor does not have the Grand Entrance just yet. Is he going to be able to use it to get out? But really first blood going over.
Really good gank. That's who you want the first blood on. He's going to... I mean, look at the camp, like the CS difference right now.
Sandara's going to dodge the chains, and that's going to keep him alive.
Really good dodge, yeah. But, I mean, jungle is going to be a little out of control if one more kill gets over to Mordekaiser. Already up a lot of camps, hasn't backed yet. Neither of them have.
Oh, Sandara's in trouble. Flash forced.
Ooh, that's rough for Sandara.
Yeah, and the lane's frozen against him too, so this is going to not get any easier. You're going to need to have Captain Koza come out and bail this Aurelion Soul out of laning phase, just to get him to this early stage where they're going to be under kill threat from between the Vi and the Silas.
Yeah, and Tef and Plink are taking really good advantage of the bot lane not playing the lane properly. They shouldn't be pushing at all. They should just be last hit. Ezreal's going to Q last hit. Ashe is going to, kind of accidentally push the wave a lot with her ass. you just want to farm until you're 6. You can't be up that far. Even if there's a ward, you're dead. So we're gonna gank out of Captain Coat.
Star's gonna get rooted. The stun is not gonna have enough damage, but more trading onto Sundar, who has not been able to get off the ground since laning phase. Lane still frozen against him. Doesn't want to recall, but definitely should. Kenny has flash, and that's gonna be the Jakun going in for the solo kill. Just agreed on Sundar's part.
I really like Silas into Azir for that reason specifically. I mean, Silas just had boots, right? There's so much damage in the kit. You get to steal the ult. There's a 2-level difference at this point, so you get to stun Aurelion Sol.
It takes way too long. Root's gonna land on the Blink. It's really slow scaling. Gonna need this jungle support is really important for this matchup. No stun is gonna land on the side of Storm, who does manage to walk out of it. But with this lane pushing away, this is in trouble. He's gonna need to look for a recall.
Let's see what we got going on. Top lane. Shen doing fine. 0-0-0. Close to even CS. Shen's ult is online now. We can look for that. Might turn a fight around. If mid lane maybe, or bot lane on a gank like this right now that they're looking for. If Shen is reactionary fast enough.
Yep.
He'd just use a teleport though. Would lose a lot of plates if he ended up having to use ultimate.
Yep, Plink has no flash just yet. Raptor is looking for it. If Plink walks a little further, no Grand Entrance is going to land. E is going to come back available. The Vault Breaker is going to be there. Are the autos going to come through from the side of Plink? He's looking for it now to try to get that slow out. Now that Captain Kozer is there, just full clearing and going back bot side. So every gank that Vi doesn't succeed gets further and further behind.
That was very good awareness out of Tef and Plink. You could tell that they knew something was going on and played it very well.
Root's gonna land. Auto's coming through. Tidius is trying to tax that mana pool from the side of Storm. As once again, Sundar is gonna be in trouble. Captain Kozer is coming. The Q is gonna be there. Jakun's gonna be able to walk this out. If Captain Kozer gets any closer, he could look for that ultimate. It does look like that may be what he wants to do. As Tef's gonna be in a bit of trouble, forced to walk away. Does have flash and heal available, so shouldn't be in kill threat.
Yeah, This mid matchup is it's just rough right now. CS is evening out, which is actually really good, and it looks like more people are hovering to kind of help Sundara scale to where it's not just an impossible lane to be in. I do think this is a really strong dragon, but I don't know if either team can realistically safely contest it right now. It'd be kind of a coin flip team fight.
Yeah, no, not this early on, and with all the camps up top side, I expect Captain Cosmos to be heading to that bottom side to clear up those camps. And it does seem to be what he's going for. 6 already has that level advantage. Kenny should be getting his level 6 on this next camp, so after Gromp he should have it. But it's still an advantage in the jungle matchup. Tef is going to get slowed by the auto attacks of Plinks, and the Halo Blade has been procced. Gonna need to prevent the Root. Rakter is looking for it. Flash is gonna be there, but it looks like that wasn't gonna land anyway. But Plink's gonna walk back up. The heal is gonna prevent the Blade Caller from landing Darude. Good movement on the side of Plink, playing on the edge and not getting killed, but a lot of selling themselves taxed.
Blackpink is playing Xayah very well in both games so far. Just very clean with the ability usage and kind of positioning.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Tef is falling a little bit behind in CS also. He's going to be able to clean up some of that at this tower if he does manage to get most of it. But not punishing the Xayah for the lack of summoner spells after that first kill. More so Koza trying to get that CS advantage, which has managed to be achieved. But now we're going to be looking at a dragon as we see the Herald going to be traded on the top side.
This is very good for Pika Smile. The way the game's currently going, they're going to slowly lose out. This is going to help them get kind of... I mean, what's each dragon worth? Like 3,000 gold team-wide? Something like that?
The Dragon's Soul is worth 5,000 gold.
Okay, it's worth something. Everybody's worth something, by the way.
I mean, the numerical thing it really depends on which dragon, you know.
Yeah, ability haste is a good one.
Root's gonna land. Sundar is gonna be in a bit of trouble now. The trade damage is gonna come through. Good trade damage back. So the lane's starting to get more and more even. As Sundar is gonna have some threats soon. And as long as the CS doesn't get too out of control, Jakun's not going to be able to completely stuff out this Aurelion Soul.
I'd like to see Jungkook do the EWE. He seems to like to hold E and try to land chains and then hit the W. If someone's mispositioned, you can
Up,
E
slow's
and then
gonna
W
land.
insta
Hail Blade's
cast.
gonna be there. Not gonna choose to go aggressive, as Tef's gonna be able to get the E away on that. But Tef's gonna walk back up. R is gonna be available, and this is a free kill for the side of Blackpink. As just an overcommitment, walking into the root from the side of Raptor as the ultimate came through. As Jakun's going to miss the ultimate, looking for the damage onto Sundara, unable to get it so far. The barrier is going to be this. The trade damage is following. Ultimate's coming back through. Ignite is going to grab it. Now it's going to be up to Captain Fat to see if he can get this trade kill back. Q's not going to live. Passive has just started. Yeah. The W healing is too strong so far, but the smite's going to be there. And there is the dash over the wall, but good grab back.
I think you need to fight that. As Silas versus just using the W. There's a chance you can just out heal. Very, very good play. Captain Kosher, 2-0 on the Mordekaiser. That's going to be That's going to be difficult to deal with for a lot of the team eventually. But bot lane, so the kill happened. Both of them are without their flash now, and Necron's going to have ultimate before they both have their flashes up. They're going to have to play very, very far back, and I would like to see Vi come down and try to help with the dive coming through, like their time rush.
Yep, the dive is always a possibility. Plink is going to be the most vulnerable target. With these auto attacks coming through, ultimate from Ezreal is going to come out to clear this wave. As we see topside, Captain Gozer is going to be headed up there to try to give a free recall for the side of Tedious, which is going to help out a lot since the ultimate is still available for the Shen. Sundar is going to get trading on again. The R from this is going to be there, so Sundar is just going to drop off screen. And then we have another kill in the bot side as Kenny is going to find it. Plink getting too aggressive. But Sundar is just getting all in over and over and over again. And now we have a 3-1 Silas.
Remember when I said in draft you can get like 3 kills in lane? That is a difficult matchup for these. Silas needs to do EWE, and he'd have 100 more kills. But this, obviously playing it very, very well.
Well, you just have to dodge the chain in this match.
Well,
that's the only thing.
So there's a way to not be like if you go E dash forward with W and then instacast your E, you're gonna hit it 100% of the time. If you delay the E, there's a chance they're not gonna hit it. But Tef is caught out. Shen's gonna die too.
Tef's caught out. This is not gonna be a good use of the Shen ultimate so far. We don't know if Tef's gonna be able to dodge the Q. Tef's be looking for it. Yeah. Tef does get hit by the side of Kenny, so that's gonna be Jakun grabbing up the 4th kill of the match. Ultimate usage is gonna be burned out. So a massive cooldown from the first stand you united, and it's just to try to save Tef, and it's not even successful in that.
Yeah, not really sure what Tef was doing there. Maybe just didn't know there was a ward, something like that, but I think just staying bot lane and CSing would have been significantly better there.
Yeah, absolutely. And just Stand United is just one of those abilities where it's just not used optimally when you're using it from behind. Now Plink is going to be walking up. Not going to be opt to face check that. Does have Captain Kozer on his back one, so maybe not that much in trouble. But yeah, the Stand United, when it's used defensively, it's always weaker than when it's used offensively in an aggressive play. So, just punish once again.
Yeah, and I'd like to see. Today is playing really well. He's up CS without.
Once again, all in onto Sundara. Unable to get it so far. E's going to land. The stun for the Ash Arrow isn't going to be there, as now it's headed topside. Completely airballed on that end. As once again, we're trying to see if Sundara is able to get through this laning phase.
Not with the Rod of Ages Silas build. I don't know. Lame. That's the best build.
It looks like we're going for Night Harvester. That's the only thing I could.
That's the jungle build. Usually you go Dark Harvest, Night Harvester. That makes you very, very squishy. And when you have Conquer, there's not really a point in having Night Harvester, but we'll see how it works.
It's definitely a more burst that you get from the combo, which you lose out on a lot of that CC or survivability just overall. Plus, Silas is a level-dependent champion, benefits very heavily from that free level you get from the Rod of Ages.
I do not like Dark Harvester mid with cooldown boots on Conquer. If he went Dark Harvest, then whatever. Conquer is not going to do anything this game for him, but he's going to be super strong, just super squishy, unfortunately.
Since his only job so far has just been to just burn ASO's cooldowns on repeat, I can definitely see why you choose to go that aggressive. You've already forced out the Kendall Gym, which means that ASO is going to most likely go for the crown, and that is what it's going to be. So a lot safer on the side of Sundara's side now, so more damage is going to be needed to kill him. with this dragon fight going to be the next avenue we're looking for, but this is definitely going to be a free one. It's way too late. As Raptor is going to go over, unable to get the knock up, and is going to be forced to dash away. R is going to go wide
They should
from the
just
side
stay in
of
dive.
Plink. It's really going to depend whether or not they're going to stay in time. There's not much time.
They should,
but
they're not going to.
Well, the Stand United is up in 10 seconds, so if that's
And
communicated,
Silas
they
walked
could know
out
that.
too. They could just steal a Ash ult. Easy 2 kills right there.
Yep, and they are going to get this tower anyway. As the knockup's going to land, Raptor's going to find another one. Exhaust is now used. The ultimates from the side of Kenny is going to be there. But this is too fast. The Stand United is just going to not have enough shields to keep the side of Plink alive.
Yeah, too many guys there versus Pika Smile. Just too many people for that to be able to be survivable.
Honestly, I think that's turnable if you ult the Ezreal and just go aggressive and just not try to save the Ashe there. There's no way that the Ashe is going to live long enough, especially given her HP pool and how she's been getting burst out so far. But there's so much pressure that has been just swapped towards this mid lane just to help get Jakun prevent Jakun from rampaging this side of the map. And once again, we see the laning prowess of Jakun, who's been playing very well on both of his mid lane selections this game.
Yeah, Jakun, do the other build, okay? Watch this, do the other build, tell me how you think it feels. But yeah, otherwise really good. He's going to have to start looking to just fast clear this in Rome, because with Crown, unless he can get the timing perfectly, like there's not really a lot of kill pressure in the lane at this point. But bot lane is super easy kills, top lane they can burst. He can 1v1 Mordekaiser at this point. He's got to start roaming.
That's going to be the damage land. Jakun's forced to flash away. As you said earlier, very, very squishy with that Night Harvester build. Honestly, I'm interested. Observer, can you let me know what ability is the Silas maxing? Whether or not it's that
gotta be W.
Well, in some matchups, in the pro, we see the Q max as just a better landing option. So I'm kind of interested to see where he's opting to go. Yeah, as another has landed, Ultimate's landing stun's going to be there, but Jakun is going to grab another solo kill.
Yeah.
Pullback's going to be for Captain Kai's going to force the flash away.
I think honestly that's the easy. That and LeBlanc have been the easiest matchups I've had versus Aurelion Sol, just because he can't really do anything besides just hope you don't kill him without a lot of jungle support. I mean, he has no time to scale. The thing is, if they're able, if Pika Smile is able to delay the game to like 35-40 minutes, then Aurelion Sol is going to become a huge issue regardless of how lane went, and I think that's what they're hoping for. Their team definitely scales significantly better. Like, the fights aren't going to be easy in any way, shape, or form, but their top half of the map scales better than, I would say, Vi and Silas, at least. Camille's going to be pretty strong.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Silas is a good scaler, but the Aurelion Sol just scales infinitely. Now, this is really dangerous. Are they going to wait for the recall to go for and then go into Plink? That does seem to be what's going to happen, as the autos are going to be there. Plink's forced to cancel that recall. Flash is not available just yet, so this is just going to be a free kill, as the R is going to come through once again. Another defensive stand United, and they're not going to get much out of it. Just keeping Plink alive is not going to be enough for coming back into this game. You need aggressive usages to actually punish some of these plays.
I agree. I'm also not seeing Imperial Mandate come out. I thought you usually rush that on Ashe support.
Oh, you definitely do. It's one of the better items she can go. But
I know I'm good.
Taking a bunch of damage, still has the shield available. Going to get that big shield in the Death Realm with Kenny Train. Is he going to be able to win this fight? It looks like the walkout's going to be there. So very, very safe. So much damage Mordekaiser took though.
Once he has Riftmaker, he wins everything except maybe versus Camille Sunder. Right now, he's more just a kind of a
dash going through on the side of Jaconsi. No real damage coming through from this Aurelion Sol just yet. Only the crown in the pocket. As the true damage, we see how much that can come out onto the side of this Shen, who's now
got the fun item. Take time.
Oh, and the stun's landing. So much damage onto Black. He's going to be able to get out very, very slowly. Tef's going to go in. Not going to be able to get the autos in just yet. Raptera's going to make it out by the skin of their teeth.
Raptera played that perfectly. Save Blackpink super, super hard there. That was a good play out of Pika Smile. They're going to get mid tower down, open up a little more freedom. Aurelion Sol can farm a little bit safer in a side lane while their bot lane goes mid now.
Yeah, the gold lead isn't massive. It's not out of control just yet. It's really going to depend on how this dragon fight goes. Resources are being spent by both teams.
I do not think they should fight it just because the gold's kind of close, but their champions are nowhere near as close to online as the other champions. What they have to do is poke. Like, they shouldn't be stunning the dragon. They should just be poking with Ezreal and Ashe. Until
teleport coming in. Stun's going to land. There is the taunt also. Jakko's going to get that Shen ultimate. Forced to walk away. Big Aurelion Sol ultimate onto Raptor, who's going to die first. Now we are at 45. The flash isn't going to come through. Black Tep is going to get shut down. And this is the fight that we were looking for the side of Peaky Smiles, who's going to get 2 for O and the dragon. But they're not done just yet. They are looking for Storm. Unable to get the pullback. The slows are going to be there, though, as Captain Kaiser going to try to get some damage underneath that tower. But a lot of gold
really
gifted
good play
over.
out Pika Smile. Fat Pikachu was extremely uncoordinated in their timings of going in. 2 of them went in 4 seconds apart. Both. And then, one died, one barely got out, and then the fight was over. They lost Dragon, too. They were definitely in a position to where they should have set up for Dragon with no problem ahead of time. Really, really good job out of Pika Smile.
Yeah, Pika Smile is getting there first and punishing. Very well done on their part. And now the gold sleeve is basically shrunk by almost 2k, significantly closer than it was before. And you gotta remember, a lot of this gold lead is sitting on one person. It's on Jakun. So if he's not allowed to get into the fight, I mean, the other members are still relatively even.
Yeah, and again, he's gonna be squishy the entire game. Like, it's gonna be an issue eventually. I promise, guys. I'm not just ranting to rant, but it will become an issue, especially if he does, Pika Squad has a lot of ways to stun you. They have the Ashe ult that's up all the time. They have Shen taunt. They can remove you from the
Root's
fight.
going to land. Ultimate's going to be there. Wow, that taunt was almost sick. Almost taunted the Silas into the Ashe ultimate. Very, very close on that part. That would have made the top 10 plays for sure if that would have been what went down. We got Plink walking up and he's going to be able to kill these wards. And we don't want to see the two aggressive. Raptor and Kenny are here. Good use of the Hawk shot's going to keep Tadius safe. But they're still committing to this. They really want this kill on the side of Tadius. This fight topside is just not going into his advantage. Silas has way too much sustain so far. But recall coming in.
If I was Pika Smile, I'd be very happy with where the game is right now. They have 2 dragons and a very late game scaling mid jungle. They're not that far behind at all in terms of gold, and the dragon advantage is definitely surprising. So if they can just keep playing like this, they don't lose too many towers, they don't get picked too much, they win another fight even, they should have a pretty easy time winning the actual game. But Fat Pikachu, if they just start pressing the go button more often, I think they're going to have a lot of success.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Aurelion Sol in the side lane is where he wants to be, able to CS quite safely, as long as he does not get all in. It's going to be difficult to all in him on the side of Storm Bliss at this point. You don't have enough vision to comfortably try to go for that fight, but in the future, that is definitely going to be what they're looking for.
Let's see. Silas is just matching Shen. Shen doesn't die. Silas doesn't die. Really good lane for Silas to get CS. This is I like this Baron call. This is an insane person Baron call. They're getting collapsed on very fast, though.
Yeah, that they were hoping that trinket wouldn't come out very early. Baron call.
And they're in a bad
Ours
spot.
used, though. They're throwing for Jakun. Jakun has a shutdown. Flash already forced. Is going to be whether or not this grab can land. The grab is going to be there. So much damage, but good ultimate from the side of Jakun. Going to instantly pull Plink into the death round. Flash is forced. Kill grabbed already. Raptor is going to look to go into the trade damage. Captain Kaiser is taking a bunch of damage. Ours going to land onto Tef, who does not have the damage to the weight just yet. Going to be able to cut it out so far. Is not killed just yet. Tef gets the big shield. Ours going to go wide, and this is not enough for the side of Pika Smiles. Aurelion Sol is too far away to really do anything significant, and with the continuous walk back, Captain Kaiser is going to drop, and that is a bunch of kills going over the side of Fat Pikachu.
That's going to be Baron for Fat Pikachu also. That was a messy team fight from Fat Pikachu. They won it, right? But the target selection was super, super weird. We had 2 people on the top half fighting, and then we had 2 people on the bot half fighting. If everybody on the top side just turned around and killed the 2 that were kind of ruining them, problem.
I mean, if you're Pika Smiles, this is just a massive overcommitment. You're sending forward to a Silas. You know he can steal the Mordekaiser ultimate, and as soon as that happens, you just see Plink dies for free.
Yeah,
and then
they got trapped into it with that Baron call. I mean, it was an interesting idea for the Baron call. They definitely didn't need to get Baron because they were happy to scale. They weren't that far behind. This is going to put a very, very big issue kind of in that how they're going to play the game going forward. Like, they're not going to be allowed to scale how they were being allowed to scale in the past 5 minutes.
I'm something thinking of after that Ashe ultimate misses, you just have to back off. Sundar's going to be looking to go in. Jakun's going to hop over the wall. Barrier forced. Ultimate Stolen's going to get the stun. Both of them are going to be stunned up. The root's going to land. Jakun is just a man on a mission, continuously going for the fight as Blink's going to join his teammate. And that's a Baron going over and another double kill for the side of this mid laner.
And Kook fan club. Holy. Dude's wild. What the heck?
At 9-1-1 on him right now. Massive shutdown available. Not going full ham just yet. Getting the Magi's. But that is a Shadow Flame completed and then another needlessly large ride in the pocket. He's going to one-shot basically anyone at this point. Except maybe the Mordekaiser.
This is the ideal jungle Silas build, but with Conquer, which is fine, I guess.
Oh, dash in. Tef's going to be in trouble. Root's going to be landing. E is going to get away, but he's not going to have enough damage to survive. Who's going to die next? It looks like Captain Kaiser is going to have that ultimate coming through, trying to get as much healing as he can. Is unable to kill Kenny, as Kenny's going to be able to cut it out. And with Captain Kaiser coming out of the Death Realm, getting away, this is going to be a free kill on the side of the Mordekaisers. We're going to get another dragon from the side of Fat Pikachu. We're just outplaying in all of these fights. Why are you committing when there's Baron on the other side and it's not strong enough? As Plink's going to get caught up and die.
You can't do proactive plays right now. You can't go for. You got to give dragon and just fire. Wait Baron out. It's just not a good idea.
Yeah, we're waiting for scaling, and Jakun's just going to find Plink, complete on the backside, and that Ashe point-blank arrow is just so much damage, as now Sundra is going to be forced to E out. Another usage of that crown going to be gone. And 2 items is just not enough on this Aurelion Soul at this point. He needs much more damage in the pocket. Still doesn't have enough Stardust just yet. Not sure what his Stardust counter is, but I can already tell, given how much his damage is doing, that it's not as high as it ought to be. And this is a tier 2 tower, a gold explosion coming away already now at 9k from those last 2 plays. We were so close previously as Tadius has decided he's going to gift wrap his life. The root is going to come through pretty soon, as here's the W grand entrance, and after the taunts used, barely going to live with not enough. The red buff is going to grab it.
He is tanky. Jeez.
Tanky boy, but not enough to survive.
Yeah, just missing out a little bit there.
And the top side push is still happening, so this is going to be an inhibitor tower broken on this top side for sure.
I don't know if they can. If they want to stay, those two could probably 2v4 it pretty easily.
They could. This is competitive, so we're going to do it the fun part.
Right there. Plink's going to die to Silas if Silas goes anywhere near him.
Yeah, Plink's on a mission by himself. Does not have Vintage
Silas
just yet.
Can kill both of them.
Yeah, the slow has landed.
Oh, just go in, dude. You're 11-1. Dude, send it. Do it for the content. Come on. Lame.
We do not advocate sending it with your teammates.
Sometimes, right? You gotta send it every now and then.
Everybody has a quota.
Yeah,
some try to keep it low, some try to keep it high.
1 to 2 sends per day.
Oh, is this Brendan solo queue?
It's me and solo queue, dude. I'm a super coin flipper now.
Hey, we all gotta do what we gotta do. And here we go. So once again, another instance of Sundar being cut out. Ultimate's going to be available, but the stun's going to be there. The W slow field is going to Captain Kaiser doing his best to protect his mid laner in that ultimate death row. The hawk shot's still available. The pull pack's going to be there. Stun's going to land. He is going to. Tef is going to try to pick up this kill, but that Q2 Cho'Gath R on an ability, as Sundar is still in trouble. Is the W's not going to land, but it's going to go wide. Q's going to be there. Captain does not have enough damage to keep himself safe. Big shield, but it's not enough so far.
Oh my
Another
God.
shield coming through. They're doing everything, and he's just melting them, so this could be the opportunity.
They are losing their bot.
You need to grab the shutdown. You're looking for the kill onto Jakun. Unable to get it so far. That's one picked up. I need another one on the Silas.
Let's see. Silas doesn't have flash, makes it hard. If Silas were to hit Ezreal over the wall and get a W off, he'd be almost full health again, and he'd probably get triple. But that's very dangerous, so it's good he didn't do that.
Good shutdown on the Vi. Unable to get the big one onto Jakun. Stun's going to land onto the side of Rapture.
Fast reaction. That was off vision.
Yeah, blind.
Dodge. Who is this guy? Is he like in the amateur scene? What is this?
Jakku playing really, really well today.
He's a Gragas one trick? Bro, you gotta start playing Silas. What is this?
Silas is good when it has free lanes, and less good when it does not.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, I guess.
But really well played on the side of Jakun so far. Just massive KDA this series, and now he's gone back to base and grabbed up a death cap. So this is the nightmare scenario. This is when you cannot win any single fight, but you have to fight soon because third Drake is spawning. Now you do have the option to give this one up.
He can't really die, and also he one shots everybody he sees. It's not Shen or Mordekaiser. So if Ash gets hit by an EQE, one shot, same with Tef.
Tef was barely able to break the tether for that Mordekaiser ultimate that Jakun had stolen. Really, really close on that.
Really good play. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just always interesting interaction for those of you who do not know how it works. The Mordekaiser ult is a tether. If you break the field, similar to the Urgot ultimate, you will prevent yourself from being locked into the death room. Very tight timing. Very few champions can do it. You basically need a blink or flash.
Did you know that Ultimate Urgot Ultimate does not work with Silas properly? It doesn't execute at all. It just straight up doesn't do the execute fear if you kill somebody.
Does it execute or just not do the fear?
It doesn't do either. It does nothing. You shoot it, and if they die, nothing happens.
Wow.
It just doesn't work. Yeah, it's wild.
Wow. Someone look into that.
I happened to be 3 times in one game, and I was like, this is the weirdest thing ever.
Why'd you keep stealing the Urgot ultimate then?
I wanted to see if I was just like going crazy, right? Like it has to work. There's no way it doesn't work.
Somebody's going crazy. Storm's out here by himself. What are you doing, man? You're going to be in trouble. Pullback's going to be there. He's going to be able to make out. The R is going to be coming in from downtown, but too much damage on the back end, as that's going to be a kill given over to the side of Tef. But the Baron race down is going to be here.
They should still contest Baron. Yeah.
Oh, you have to. This is your best opportunity to win the game. This is a 4v5. If you're going to have a chance, it's going to be now. And this is going to be where the engage is going to come from. A lot of this is going to fall.
Is going to go nuts on road. Watch.
This is going to fall on Plink's shoulder. So much damage onto the side of Blackpink. Going to force the ults away. Root's going to land. Raptor is going to be in trouble. The R is going to keep him alive so far. This is a full retreat. Captain Kaiser has passed the Ghost so far now. Are they going to look to go for this Baron? It looks like they're going to try to choose not to be so aggressive. Plink is just going to be on the back of this Baron.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Jaku's going to force the flash. Recalls are coming in. They don't know that Baron is still being hit. The only person here is Captain Kaiser. No flash on him. Hawkshot's going to be available soon. They should know now that the pet has hopped over the wall. They know that the Baron's being done. Health bar is melting. 4K on the clock. 3K. 2K. The smite's going to be there. No steal is going to come in. Instant kill on the side of Plink. Jakun has found another one. 2 kills already being there. This Mordekaiser does not have enough damage. Tedious' ultimate. But you're in the death realm with the strongest person in the game. Root's not going to be there. Weird interaction so far.
Yeah,
but the W is going to be the end of the side of Tedious. As the story is going to be over as all she wrote. As I expect Fat Pikachu to pick up this set.
Yeah, there's a way. I think they just get 2 inhibs here and then reset for Soul. I don't know if they can actually end here. I mean, they could if they really wanted to 5v5 and just do it, but I hope they do. So let's see if they just send it. They should just send it. They win.
It looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going onto the Nexus Tower so far. A bunch of AP on this side. It's going to instantly one-shot the first tower. And Ultimate's going to be there. So much damage. That's already Plink dropping. Sandara's going to join him. As this is Fat Pikachu grabbing the set at 32 minutes on the clock. Well done for this team.
Really good. Yeah, I mean, that's the exact same score as last game, too. I mean, consistency. I would say... John Kong and Raptor were my MVPs for that. For the winning team for both games.
I think this was just everybody playing at a high level, winning their lanes, playing team fights properly, having good setups. I mean, there was some avenues in for the side of Pika Smiles, but they just did not have the coordination to punish some of the mistakes that Fat Pikachu made, and they were able to consistently get advantages in both this bot side and this mid lane matchup specifically.
Yeah, Pika Smile might be the team to watch out for. Those are some dominant, at least a few of their players. That was a dominating mid performance. Played very, very well both times.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna see how they're gonna go in the future. A fantastic start for them so far, though. With I believe this is an elimination, so we will not be seeing Pika Smiles anymore for this as we are on our heroic journey. We might see them heroically, but the journey continues, and that's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you for joining us, and be with us next, I believe tomorrow for the next set of matches.
I love you guys.